Today on the Skid Factory, we're taking the Fairlane down the quarter mile. So we brought the Fairlane down to the All Ford Day, which has been going for about 36 years now. Massive turnout. There's tons of old Fords here and a lot of new ones as well. Really good show. We got up really early this morning and drove 3 hours down to Willowbank Raceway to bring the Fairlane down. We've had the bonnet open, we haven't been lynched yet, so we're having a good day so far. We're going to run it down to quarter. It's one thing we haven't done with it. So it's got about 450 at the wheels now, and Mark really wants to see what it can do. So we've lowered the tyre pressures and opened the bonnet and had a look, and it's still there, and so off we go.
How's the nerves out there, Mark?
I was very nervous that time. Hopefully I'll do a bit better this week.
When was the last time you went out?
It's probably been 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah, a long time. So.
And you've had a heap of previous epic cars. What was the last car you took in the quarter?
It was actually a Chaser with a 2J with 500 at the wheels. So.
And how fast you going that?
Well, that was a bit of a fail that time, but when I had 430 we did 11.3 I think it was.
Yeah, nice. Nice. Are we going again, Mark?
Hopefully, that's the line up there, so hopefully we get another run at least.
You want to go again, don't you?
I'm keen.
Keen.
I think we can get a low 11, like with a good launch and not hit neutral halfway down.
How'd you go?
A little bit better that time. We ran a 11.6 at 121, so I'm a bit happier with that. Still think we could get lower 11s, but we'll see.
That was better, man.
Yeah, it went a bit better.
1165, 121 mile an hour. Sweet. Got a bit more in it, you think?
I hope so. Yeah.
I think it's the driver's fault. It's actually a 9-second car.
Nice one.
Some really sweet Fords here, eh? It's a bloody great day. Although I suspect there's some shenanigans going on here. I really like VLs though, we should do one day.
So that's it for the day. Mark ended up with a 1160. What was it? 1160.
1165.
1165. Which is pretty bloody stout, to be honest. The third run was an 1170, which didn't quite get there, so.
There was a lot of driver error.
You could have had a go, bro.
Mark did offer Al and myself to drive, but both, it's quite nerve-wracking going down the quarter mile, so I definitely did not want to do it. Al didn't want to do it, and it's not our car, so it's, yeah, not a chance in the world that's going to happen. The quality of cars here today is amazing. These guys have been doing all 4 day for 36 years now, which is huge. Even the commentator was saying the crowds here today was just phenomenal. So lots and lots of money in cars here. Lots of cool people. Met a lot of guys out here today. You're all legends. And it was good to see such a variety of Fords. You don't realise how many bloody Fords were made over the years. It's crazy. I'm sure Al's probably been in the back of one over his, how old are you? 43 years of life. But for me,
Maybe.
I've only been in kind of some late model Falcons, so. Now we're starting the drive home. Stoked to see the Fairlane still doing its thing. Still kicking goals, still chopping people. Maybe one day it needs a bigger turbo and more power.
Maybe one day.
I reckon it needs a GTW.
GTW?
Yeah,
More chop.
the $500 eBay T66 is well and truly at its limits.
There you go, Mark. Save your pennies and then we can keep on going from there. So that's it for today. So we'll see you next week.